Welcome to the Great British Crochet Off, where every single week I crochet something inspired by an episode of the Great British Bake Off. We are currently covering Series 5, and this is Episode 7, Pastry Week. As always, we will not be discussing who left or who got Star Baker. I will be discussing these specific challenges, so if you're doing a watch along and you don't even want that level of spoiler, you can hit this little bookmark button and save this episode until after you've watched this week's episode of the Great British Bake Off. As I said, this is Pastry Week. At one point they call this Advanced Pastry Week, which makes sense because they already had a Pies and Tart Week. I'd kind of forgotten that this season there was two pastry weeks going on. So the challenges this week were 12 savory parcels. So think little hand meat pies, or let's think, what else did they make? Empanadas, or little beef Wellington, things like that. The second challenge was Queen of Mall, which I've actually made before, and I'll post the photo here. They were so good. That's my cat Violet, by the way. We'll just... Quiet on the set means nothing to cats. I've actually made them. They were so good, right up my alley. I like simple desserts that are done really well. We ate all of those very quickly. So good. And then the third challenge was eclairs. So this week I was inspired by savory parcels and eclairs. Let me explain this one. So they made savory parcels, and I was like, oh, savory parcels, that kind of reminds me, I've wanted to do a little drawstring bag thing, and I was like, okay, savory parcels, bag, that all ladders up together. And then I was thinking, well, what kind of parcel, what kind of food bag, obviously, do I want to make? And I was looking at the flavors of eclairs that they did, and I think it was Kate did a Neapolitan eclair, and I was like, oh, what if I did an ice cream cone bag? So you'll notice that these don't have any. I had ordered these really cute metal chain handles to go on these. Unfortunately, right now here in southern Texas where I live, we're having astronomical rain and flooding. I'm talking 30 inches of rain. So the shipping on that was severely delayed. They were supposed to get here Thursday morning. It is currently Sunday morning when I'm filming this. I tried to wait as long as possible to film this so I could complete this project, but unfortunately, obviously everything's wackadoodle right now when it comes to shipping things. And so I figured all of my work part on this is done, so I'll film this episode, and then I'll post an update when I've gotten the chains, and then I'll post that update, and then I'll also wait to post the Great British Crochet Off technical version until after I get the chains and I'm actually able to finish the bags. If you don't know the Great British Crochet Off technical version, it's kind of a behind the scenes video every single week where I go through how I actually made these guys. So let's actually quickly explore these little ice cream drawstring bags. So you can pull on, and they have little dangly hearts on the end so that the string doesn't get caught into here. So you can open up your little drawstring baggie, and inside I actually took the time to sew in a lining to both of them. They each have a different little fun, colorful lining because I didn't want I thought this would be such a great little project bag. You could put your needle or your hook, depending on if you're a knitter or crocheter, and your ball of yarn in here, and then the string could go through here as you work. It could be a little carry-along bag. Though also I did make sure that these would fit my phone and wallet, that they were big enough to fit a phone and a wallet in them in case you wanted to use them as an actual purse. But what a cute little summer purse. You've got a little ice cream cone. I had ideas for a million different flavors to do, so there may be more of these in the future stocked on my Etsy. We'll see. I don't know. These ones might go on my Etsy, and then if they sell, I might do some more flavors because I had ideas for lemon ones and all sorts of tutti fruity, fun, colorful ones. So let me know if you want to see more of these. But yeah, super cute. Sometimes we go a little bit off the brief. Who knows what we're gonna get inspired by. I don't know if these are quite savory parcels, but the Great British Crochet Off did inspire me this week. So stay tuned for some more updates about these once they actually get finished, and stay tuned for next week's episode, which is advanced dough, and I already know what I'm making. So it's gonna be good when I'm excited enough that I know what I'm making before I even end this episode.